All right, gang. Welcome back. Welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. I hope everyone's enjoying their day today. Um, yeah, had a fantastic day in the markets today. I'm on the NAS chart here off the 4 hour, but we had a pretty bearish day in the markets today overall. So let me take a look at the daily real quick and look at this. This off the daily. We're approaching this excuse me, support level down here. And yeah, I'm gonna see if we can get a top wick here to try to get an entry, right? We're gonna find that off the. Before I do that, let me delete this real quick. Let me zoom this out, and I wanna show you guys something here. And this is how I'm playing this, right? So we take it from this low right here. Oops, right to there, put it right on the wick. So now that we have our trend line, as you can see from this low, and we've been kind of trickling up, but look at what happened today. We came and closed below that and confirmed the break of that trend line, right? So what I'm looking for at this point is a retest of this level. So it's probably right around 21,250 or so. Um, yeah, so I'm looking for that entry. And when we leave that line drawn up there on the 1 hour time frame, then we have a better picture here. We kind of gapped up at market open now with Asia, but I'm gonna see. I don't know. We might come down, fill this gap real quick here, and then flip it. We did come up and test the and kind of tested the highs here. We took an entry at 21,225 on my signals platform. We rode it all the way down here, so we were up well over 100 points on this sell. Um, we already went break even on that trade, but if we do get stopped out at BE, yeah, I'll definitely look for entry right around that same price, maybe 225, 230, right on that level there. But excuse me, but I'm gonna wait to see if we get that pullback, right? So let's see if we come down, fill that gap, and then maybe give us a nice top wick. If we get a pretty decent top wick, I'll definitely look for another entry because I think we're gonna probably come just retest the scene of the crime here and then continue to drop. So let's be patient and wait on that. Gold. Oh, kind of already have marked this up. Let me put this off the 4 hour. So this is my look on the 4 hour. So you see this major support level right here on gold, right? Look, we had a super bearish move. I mean, this thing almost literally filled the range down here. But now we had a 4 hour bullish closure, right? Now we're kind of coming down here, but if we can come back up and retest right around that 29, 23 range, more or less, then look for the sell entries there and take this all the way back down. I think we're gonna come down to this low here. Yeah, we're gonna come down and test this support level. You see here, previous resistance, resistance. Now we break out, come back down, support, push back up, support, and so on. So yeah, we might make a bit of a push up here, a little correction, and yeah, we should see a drive down. But let's see how this plays out. It's a little early. I started the stream super early today because I wanted to kind of go over this stuff here. But yeah, that's my expectation at the moment, right? If we do start pushing up and close back above into this range, then we might see a push back up to the highs up here, and we'll be ready for that if it happens, right? Yeah, so right around that 2955 range. But yeah, this is the ranges we're in now. So I'm just gonna wait for a bit of a pullback or a top wick on a candle here, and then take ourselves down on gold. All right, Bitcoin, massive move to the downside. Um, we go to the daily time frame. So off this daily, look at all this resistance, prior resistance, then turn support. This wick didn't come down, but support, support, support. This wick down, but close back above. This one tap right. So this major support level has this candle closed right above it. Candle pushed up, flip, give us a massive push, but then clearly broke that support level. So same concept. I mean, I'm expecting a bit of a move up on Bitcoin. Excuse me, on Bitcoin here, and then continuation to the downside. Now, when we say to the downside, where's this thing going? Yeah, we're probably gonna come right. Yeah, yep. This is the next level right here, more or less. Yep, you see that resistance here, resistance. So we kind of went sideways here. So yeah, we might be coming down to about 74,000 approximately, I would say, give or take. Yeah, so that's that's the move on Bitcoin. So yeah, brace yourselves. I think we're gonna see a bigger downside to Bitcoin here. So we might be dropping 74,000 approximately is the target. Let's see what happens on Bitcoin, right? But for now, we're gonna focus on gold here and wait for our move, right? So let me just delete all these drawings here. And on the Nasdaq, yeah, I'm waiting for that move on the Nasdaq here. So I'm gonna wait to see if we can get a test. Um, if this thing can come up, make a top wick, maybe on the next candle. If it doesn't do it now, um, the next 4-hour candle might give us a nice top wick right around to that, maybe anywhere between, I would say 235. You come up to the highs here, 235 to I don't know, 260 to 235. In that range, I'll be looking for sell positions. Stops will probably be above this wick here. Pretty steep, but I'll see. I'll look at the wicks off the 1 hour probably. Yeah, we'll see. But this is the trend line that based off the daily time frame. So now that we close below, now I'm expecting a retest, right? And then a continuation to the downside. So yeah, I'm definitely a seller if we come back to retest this level here. All right, gang. So yeah, hang tight and let's just wait on Nas and gold to set up. Okay. All right, gang. gang. What do we got now? Yeah, so we got a closure. Still got this gap pending here, but let's see if we can push up a little higher. I'm gonna get an entry right around this level here. Let's see what this thing might push up, make a bit of a wick here, and then flip and come down, make a bottom wick, and probably rip down and close this gap here. But we get the push here on the NASDAQ. We might have something. All right, gang. So let's see how we looking here. All right, let me draw up these levels here because we're gonna. All right. What was the peak here? Wow, 29.20. It's interesting here. All right, gang. Let's start prepping for a sell entry here on gold. Looking at this level right here. So it's 928. Okay. Let me see something on the swap. Man. Actually, it's not so bad. Okay. All right. Let's see if we get a bit of a push here. We can come up here at about 20, 29, 20, 22 or so. I might be very interested here. Hey, Mark Burrell. Sorry about that. I didn't get to you earlier. Yeah, man, looking for sells on gold right now. That's what I'm doing. And it looks like I'm about to take this entry. It's about 29.20 and a half. I mean, it's possible it can come up and tap here, but it's not. Sometimes doesn't make it all the way to the actual level. All right. So I took a wick entry sell right here, gang. Oh, sorry about that. I got in at 20, 29.21. Hold on. Let me just check what my entry was exactly. Hold on. I'm kind of lagging here. All right. Yeah, 2921.43. Let me edit this, guys. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes this thing jumps around. All right, 2921.43 was the entry, and all right, got my entry in there. So I just want to see. All right, yeah. So stop loss is gonna be 2928. Ooh. And we're gonna probably come down and fill this range, right? So I'm gonna, yeah, we had this previous support. All right, so I'll come back down to this level right here. So yeah, I'll start. TP is gonna be about 2899596 or so. All right. All right. That's the trade. We're in it, gang. And yeah, let's see how it plays out. More likely now, we're probably gonna come and test this level here, and I expect to push now. All right. All right. Excuse me. All right. We got here on go, gang. Yeah, this stop. This trade has a 70, about a 75 pip stop loss here. And TP is about a little over about 260 pips or so. 164 pips to be exact. All right, now we wait, gang. We're in cells here. And yeah, let's hold and wait and see what happens here. This is me anticipating a rejection at this level. So once we got this move to the downside, right? We came down, right? We pushed down. This was yesterday. We took buys up here. Um, we did go into profit about 24, 27 pips, I think it was, but you know, it ended up flipping and taking us out. But came down, corrected up here, and then drove down today. Now this correction here, see this level? This is what I'm banking on. Look at this support level here. Support, 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 support. Yeah, I mean, this level was rejecting while it was ranging here, and we finally broke below. So once you get the breakout, you come up, get the retest, and then we expect the continuation. It might even sweep these lows out and test these lows down at about 28.80. But let's see. Let's see if we survive this this wick here, and hopefully we won't get taken out here. But again, make sure, guys, if you're in or you're about to get in now, just make sure you use proper risk management. Don't over leverage. You know, don't over leverage. Don't risk too much on your account, and you know you should be able to survive. You know, 70 pip drawdown. No, we're immediate drawdown now, so we're in drawdown about 30, 32 pips at the moment. Let's see. What time is it now? It's about 7:15. Good. So this candle pulled up early. Let's see if we get this wick and then get the flip on this candle here before the candle closure. Look at the NASDAQ really quick here. Let me delete this here. Yeah, so on the NASDAQ, I'm still kind of waiting for this move up. You know, I'm waiting for it to come up a little bit more, maybe retest that trend line, and then we could look for positions right around these wicks here or right at the trend line here. Let's see what happens. Today on the NASDAQ, we caught this, once we closed here, we caught this whole move all the way down here, smashed our take profit. So we definitely, excuse me, caught a beautiful sell on NAS on my signals platform today, about 350 points drop. So that was a beautiful sell today. And then on gold, I actually took a buy at 29.10 here. Yeah, we took a buy right here. Once this candle closed, engulfing this candle, once we got the pullback here on the flip, we got in around, I think it was 29.10. So yeah, we got in and then we wrote it up, and we took profits at about 60 pips or so. But here, now we took a sell here, but it's looking like it wants to push up here. Let's see. Let's see if we'll survive this wick, and then I'm personally expecting this candle to reflip bearish, and once we come up, make this top wick and flip bearish, come down, make a bottom wick, we'll be well in profit. We'll probably be in about 50 pips profit by the time this thing flips to make a bottom wick, if it does, right? And that's the whole idea behind this trade. But now we'll say this: if we do, right, if we do close back above this level here, then we're coming right back into this range, and you know, we might make an attempt to come up here, which I mentioned earlier in the analysis when I started the stream. So let's see. Is it just testing the level to continue to drop, or is this made a bottom here, came down to this level here and here, and then it's looking to push all the way back up, which is possible. I mean, overall, gold is bullish. For me to be bearish on gold, I think we have to probably close below this level, which is, I believe it's, let's see, yeah, right here. So yeah, we gotta break this structure down here. If we break this here, then yeah, my bias will probably be bearish. But with that said, right, going back to the same bias as yesterday, excuse me, the daily candle closed super bearish. Again, broke that support level, came down, and we got a nice decent wick. But here, to me, it's just the daily candle making a top wick. Um, Again, assuming it would respect this support level, this resistance level here, then we can reflip and start working our way down. So that's the hope, the expectation here on this particular trade. But again, we'll see. Even if we get taken out, this idea might still play out. It's just how steep is this wick gonna be, and at that point we could always look for other positions. But you know, if we survive this, I do expect this to come up, make this top wick here, and then reflip bearish before 8 o'clock and continue to drive down and come all the way to fill the range. Yeah, ideally, I would definitely prefer this current candle to pull back and definitely close below the support level here. But, right, the market's gonna do what it wants to do, so we just we take our trades, we execute our trades, and we have our game plan in place, and our stops are in place for risk management, and we live with the results, right? I think I have something else. Okay. Yeah, Nasdaq is trying to push up a little bit. I mean, even though there's not a lot of volume for the indices, the U.S. market is closed at the moment, but usually moves a lot better with more volume during the Asia session. So, not sure if we'll get that entry tonight on the Nasdaq due to the low volume, right? But we'll see. Yeah, we're running 40 pips in drawdown at the moment. At 38 pips now. You know, 32 minutes to this candle closure. You know, time is winding down. Still pretty strong bullish. It's still currently above the resistance level. Like I said, uh, among two things actually, would like this candle to close below, right? And but even better would be, you know, get this top wick and get this candle to flip and flip bearish, and close bearish. That would be beautiful. You know, confirm the continuation to the downside. So, okay, I drag this thing down here for a second. There we go. Yeah, we wait and see what this candle wants to do, and like I said, you know, we have our stops in place, and our trading plan is was executed. So we took a trade when we saw start pull up, you know, right below this resistance level. We took our entry, and we're holding this drawdown now. But drawdown is currently about 30 pips, just about. Yeah, with Nasdaq, what I want is push up here, right, and then the continuation down, right. But you know, I'll probably take a trade right around these wicks, anywhere in this area, right around here. I would say we can come in right around these wicks here. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind taking that sell entry there and then holding to come down. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So I'll leave that marked up there. Hopefully we'll come up there. You know, like I said, it might not happen tonight though, because the Asia session, the NAS doesn't move that much. Got excuse me. All right, good. So the 30-minute candle closed, right? So even although it closed above, we still got the 1 hour pumping up. Previous 30-minute, the last two 30-minute candles, no bottom wick. This current candle, no bottom wick. So, at some point we'll probably get that push all the way down here. 29, about 29.14 or so. So let's see. Hopefully we'll survive the wick here. That's the most important thing. Patience, gang, patience. We got to let the trade play out. Again, win or lose, we trade our plan. That's it. We're in it now. And listen, if you're in a trade, and I've heard this throughout the years, and again, I experienced this myself. If you're uncomfortable, if you're nervous, if you're concerned about the trade you took, then you shouldn't be in the trade at all. I tell you, jump out. Jump out, take your loss wherever it is now, and get out. Right? If you're nervous, it's because you probably over risk, you probably used too big a lot size, or whatever the case may be. But and again, you know, I don't win every trade. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial expert. You don't have to take the trades I get up. I get online and I stream, and you know, I'm here taking the trades I take. You guys can, tune in to learn to see how I analyze the markets and the charts, and you know, talk about candle patterns and then trends and things like that. But you know, you don't have to take my trades, but um, this is my trading plan, my specific plan. I was waiting. Once we got the drop here, I told myself, once we were down here and got this closure here, I told myself, well, you know what? I'm gonna wait for it to retest the broken level, and I'll take an entry. So I took one right here, just below that entry there, and I'm holding it. And I had that planned out for myself since earlier today. This was hours ago. So, you know, I got my stops here. This is how much I'm willing to risk personally. And if we get the flip, then I'll be ready to take my profits. I always say, win or lose, if you trade your plan, you're good. You're good. I'm already up for the day. Made profits on this drop. Uh, on the Nasdaq, made profits on this drop here after the break of the trend line. Made profits on this drop, about 355 points on that. So yeah, yeah. Now I would like to get this retest right up here to the shaded area on the Nasdaq, get a little bit of a pullback. Even though we did come up here and then drop, but it would be nice to get another retest right up here and then continue to drive down. But yeah, so we're in this gold trade now, right? All right, we got about 21 minutes to this candle closure. A lot of times for the Asia session, we get I mean, we have some volume. I mean, we got a nice impulsive move up here, with this new candle opening, but uh, I guess sometimes we see a little bit more of the volume for the Asia session. Usually kicks in around 9 o'clock, 9:30 p.m. You get a little bit of a kick on volume, so especially with the 4-hour candle opening up. So you see, we had this 4-hour closure, then now we got the new 4-hour pushing up. Let's see. This candle still has about an hour and 20 minutes. I mean, anything can happen. This thing can have pushed up, right? And then just come back and flip bearish, and anything can happen. The previous 15 closed bearish, and this candle opened up with no bottom wick. It's possible this thing could still flip down. This 15-minute closes in about a little over a minute. Again, these 3 30-minute candles, no bottom wicks. This candle has no bottom wick here. You know, you can come down and make these wicks, but again, it's all about surviving the wick. Is it going to push up a little further before driving down? That's possible, right? Hey. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me again, give me 1 second. I gotta do something here in my house real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I should be back before this candle closure. All right, gang, I'm back. I'm back. Um, I'm gonna pull back here a little bit. Got a little over 3 minutes left on this candle. Let's see if we're gonna pull back enough to close below. Hmm. Take a look at the Nasdaq. It's looking like it's pushing up here. Yes, there we go. Yeah, still a little bit of ways to that area that I have kind of indicated for my entries there. We can push up enough to come up to this area here, or just above it here, right below the trend line there. I'll look for my sell entries there. All right, let's see. Will we close below? All right, 1 minute left on this candle here. Let's see if we get this closure below. Ooh, go right back up above it just now. Okay, let me zoom in on this a little bit. All right, we got about 20 seconds left. All right. Oh, it looks like it closed above. Okay. Made a slight top wick here and then just flip down. But let's see. Let's see if it'll form that resistance. I mean, it closed above barely. Not a strong close above, but close above nonetheless. So, um, I could expect a top wick, maybe even take out the highs here before flipping. But did get a top wick on this candle. So let's see if this thing will start just kind of creeping down and pushing down and put us into profit. Wait and see. Yeah, we're currently about 16 pips in drawdown at the moment. Or 14, I should say 14 pips. It still didn't. I thought it was gonna push up and take out the previous highs here before we flip down, but still hasn't taken out the highs yet. Let's see. This candle could still flip bearish. It's possible. All right, so we took out the previous hourly highs here. Let's see now if we get a flip back down. Well, looks like gold wants to push up. Ooh. Not yet. Oh yeah, I got stopped out here, gang. All right. Stops hit here. Yeah, definitely pushed up. Took out the highs here and pushed up. So looks like gold wants to continue to make a move on to the upside here. So we got 36 minutes left on this candle. I mean, we can still flip. If we do flip bearish, I'll definitely take another entry here with the break of the lows here. But yeah, we're definitely out on gold here. All right. I'll stick around for the 4-hour closure, and there might be another opportunity here, but we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely coming back into the range here, but again, 36 minutes, a lot of time. This thing can still pull back down. Let's wait and see. Yeah, we end up closing up above here. You know, we might make a little bit of a pullback here, but then it's back in this range right here. So it might want to come and test the highs up here again. It is possible. You know, after this drop from yesterday, from last night, going into the New York session down, it was a pretty decent drop down. So this is a bit of a correction, I would say, to this move. But you know, we're gonna continue to buy. I mean, we can always trade the range, but you know, to get a bigger move up, you know, we'll have to wait for closures above these all-time highs here. And then once the candle closes up here, we could expect this thing to go up to 3,000. Might come all the way up here. Well, let's see. There's a nice bounce off this support right here. Came right down to it, and yeah, definitely respected this support level and took a very nice bounce back up. I thought we would get the bounce off of this resistance and then get it to push back down, but again, it can still happen. But you know, yeah, we got wicked out here, so let's see. Wick this out, and now it's pulling back down. Let's see if this candle is gonna flip bearish here. Yeah, it came and tapped. Wow, it tapped right at the 100% right here, all the way at the bottom of the fib, right here. Wicked right into it, and got a beautiful bounce. Took out the 23, the 382, the 50%, the 61%. So I would say next level of support will be resistance will be the 78% level. And we kind of wicked up here, so close enough, right? We might flip back down. If we can come back down and close below the 61.8, we should be good to continue down. So probably like sell styles at the break of these 1 hour lows here to drive us back down. But if we close above, then this thing could just continue to rip up. NASDAQ doing here? It's starting to come down a little bit. We came close to that target area that takes sell entry, but not enough. Oh, nice pullback here. Gang, I'm gonna have a sell stop here. Break of the lows. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Put this entry at 7922.50. Right there. Stops are going to be above that previous wick high right there, about 2931.50, and then we're going for the range fill down here. All right. All right. All right, gang. Yeah, we got 17 minutes. If we get this flip and it re-breaks its own low, then yeah, we're gonna be in there. All right, give me a sec while we wait for this to activate. I'll be right back, gang. All right. Yeah, yeah. Trade's not activated yet, gang. I'm waiting for this candle to flip bearish. If it does in the next 14 minutes, um, we'll see. We'll see how the next candle. If this candle doesn't flip bearish before it closes, I'll probably delete the sell stop and then just wait um, for more confirmation here. Remember, this is the 4-hour close as well, which brings me back to my next point. As I was talking earlier, we when we took the sell initially, we had a little bit of a lower entry here, but pulled up, right? It wicked us out, and that's that top wick, right? And we really never really know how high that wick is going to be, but we always, manage our risk, and our stops are always on technical levels, right? We look at what the nearest support, what the nearest wick on the candles are, but you know, this might be a chance for us to redeem ourselves, right? So now that we got the flip up, if we get a flip here, and there's about 13 minutes left in this candle. And let's see, it's almost about to activate us here. Not activated yet, gang. Not yet. All right, I got activated there. All right, gang, I'm activated here. We're in profit. What is this? All right. And yeah, we're running 5 pips in profit at the moment, so that's good. Yeah, we came back down after making this massive top wick up here. See, look at that wick. Look at the flip with about 11 minutes left on the candle. So, this thing could have been bearish. And now if you look at the 4-hour now, right? See how where is it? See how the 4-hour made that top wick and now it flipped and it's gonna close below this support level. Check. Let me mark it here. I'm gonna use the 4-hour right below these bodies of the candle here. You see all these wick rejections here, wick rejections. So now after this candle made the push down close below, but like I said, this is come up and retest, and then we should continue down. But this we got wicked out here. Pushed up a little too much for us earlier on the first attempt. But let's see, we have better luck this time around, right? Let's see. We got activated here, so yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen in the next 11 minutes. And now it'll form this resistance level right here that goes with that 4-hour support level that we're resistance also that we're remaining below. So yeah, let's see what happens here. You can still see some drawdown, meaning when the new 4-hour candle opens up. Two things. I mean, we can start off by making a bottom wick first, all the way and break the lows here. We'll probably go break even way before then, probably even take partials. But if not, we might make a top wick first, right? And then flip and continue down on the bearish side. So we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, the 30-minute after closing above, also came back into the range here. So let's see. Currently in profit though, about 12 pips. Yeah, I'm using current candle stops on this trade, so just slightly above the wick high here on this current candle. We stops hit at we lost what was it, 66 pips. So we got a 66 pip stop loss that hit for us on the first attempt. Hopefully we can get some back here. Right? And we're not revenge trading you, we're just trading technicals here, right? So um, I was anticipating this to come down. Like I said, once we took ourselves here, this level, it broke above the level here slightly, made a wick and wicked us out. But now this is the flip. I was anticipating this earlier. See what price is now, we would have been in profit at the moment from our first entry. Yeah, pulled up a little too steep for us, and it is what it is, right, gang? But now we're in profit now, so let's see if gold can continue to drive down here. 7 minutes. Let's see what happens. All right, we got a little less than 5 minutes for this candle to close here. Let's see if we're gonna remain bearish here. I do want a bottom wick here though. I want to get a closure with a bottom wick here. So let's and that. Boom. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're running about 29 pips in profit here, gang. Gang, 29 pips. I'm moving stops to BE here. All right. Stop loss of break even. Yeah, we're running 30, 35 pips. All right. All right. Yeah, gang. Yeah, we come down and make this wick here. Might take partial there. Beautiful. All right, yeah. So, right, close partials here, gang. Um, I closed about 80% of my position here, so this actually matters. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Beautiful trade. Way to come back, gang. Way to come back. It goes to show, like I was talking about, we running beautiful here. Running about 68 pips. Woo! Amazing. 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 All right, gang. Yeah, I'm holding a runner. I've definitely already secured 42 pips on this trade, which is awesome. And yeah, now let's see if we continue to drive down. We have about 1 minute left. Let me just look at the 4 hour right quick. So look at this 4 hour. Wow. I will say this: if this 4 hour was about a minute left, did get a rejection, a massive rejection. But it would have been nice if this thing would have flipped and closed bearish. That would have been crazy because we would have been driving. But yeah, let's hold it. I'm still holding a small runner here, gang. So a great trade nonetheless, gang. We definitely made a nice adjustment and took advantage of that drop. Once it finished making this top wick, once I started seeing it come down significantly, that's when I set the sell stop here at the break of this current 1 hour low. Once it flipped and took out its own low, that's when we got that drive down. So again, it's a great setup. I was anticipating the drop either way. Like I mentioned before, I thought this level would have, it definitely looks like it's gonna close in 3 seconds here. We definitely respected the level. It's just the wick took us out here. So now we might look at that. We made the bottom wick for this current candle here. Nice wick. We might get a top wick here and then a continuation down, as you can see here. So let's see if we can survive this top wick. If it does and we re-break the lows, this thing is gone, man. Yeah, so just wait for it, gang. If you haven't secured profits, I'd advise you to do that now as well. So, make sure you secure something. If we take out the lows here, we should fill the range, but you know, best practice is just trail your stop loss. You know, we look no bottom wick on this candle, so it kind of opened up and ripped up immediately. So you know, once we come up, if we survive this here and reflip and take out the previous lows, we should be in good shape. If we take out these lows, like I said, we should see a continuation down. But we come down and this thing reflips, let's say, and then definitely closes above. You see these two candles, even though they wicked above, we got the closure below. So see, but will we survive this wick that's about to make here? That's the question. So if we get this thing to run down for us, it'll be fantastic. All right, we're running about 45 pips in profit right now. 46 pips. Let's see if we get that flip. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on here. Keep an eye out on the 30 minute. So if we haven't broke the lows before the 30-minute closure, So we haven't gotten wicked out by then. I'm probably gonna just close my trade there and secure those profits, and I'm good. But I'm hoping we can flip and take out the lows here and then continue to drive down and fill the range. But if not, then I'm probably just gonna close my runner in full there. We should be good. Let's see. All right, nice bearish closure there. The NASDAQ didn't really quite come up. It came close, started pushing up, but has now come back down. But let's see if we get a push up. I'll be looking at this level right around that 21,230, 40-ish. More or less around this area. I'll probably look to take my sales there. It's looking real nice right now. There we go. Got that top pick under 30, and now we're starting to push down. Let's see if we can take out the lows here. How many pips is that at the low here? It's about 73 pips. Yeah, 73 pips profit once it breaks the low. Let's see. Can we break the lows? If we break the lows, this thing should drive further down, guys. I'll be holding this run a little bit longer. Ooh, right there. Not yet. There we go. All right, we took out the lows here. I expect continuation, guys. I expect this thing to continue to push down a little further. Let's see. All right, gang. Let me see if it comes back down right to that level there. I want to close at 70 pips. I want to try to get my run on 70 pips here. A little past that, but it's going to pull up. All right. All right, gang. I closed out there. I closed my run out. Yeah, grab about 60, 65 pips on that. All right, gang. Great trade. This thing could still run down, right? I closed it here. My runner looks like it wants to turn back up after it took out the low, so I don't want to risk this thing tapping out, break even, and losing those profits. So yeah, definitely beautiful trade. Made back the previous loss, right, on this trade, but yeah, make sure your stops are break even at the very least, right? Eliminate any risk, and it's all house money, right? If you haven't secured any profits, I'd advise you to do that now. It's a pretty decent profit now, earning about 52 pips at the moment. So yeah, take advantage of that. 52 pips profit at the moment. You know, came down, took out the lows, but started to push back, so I jumped out. But yeah, beautiful trade, gang, and yeah, that's all I got for tonight. If you guys are going to continue to hold, that's fine. You know, we could expect this thing to continue to drive down, fill the range, but make sure you go break even just in case. All right, gang. I appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out. For my platform members, we will be trading the New York session tomorrow, and yeah, we should expect some further downside on the Nasdaq if we can come up and retest, right? And gold already came up, retested that 29.22, and now we're starting to come back down. And I expect this thing to continue to drive down. So let's see what happens. All right, gang. Everybody have a beautiful night. Have a blessed night. And on your way out, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so. And yeah, we'll probably get back at this tomorrow. All right. Everybody have a great night. Peace out.